Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back. Excuse me, Cities Skylines. Just gonna start coughing randomly. I was fine 2 seconds ago. And now I'm not. So I want to just check bus routes. That's what this whole city is about, is making sure that these don't break on the map. So far, so good. I mean, everything's staying where I put them. So, yeah. I think our first order of business is going to be getting some work done on the highway here. What I want to do is come in here, marquee selection. I want just nodes. And we're gonna select there and there. We're gonna go through all of this and raise this side of the highway up. It's currently sunken a bit back that way. And we're just going to go wabam. And that should... it does weird things to the bridge. It's alright. We can fix that too. Maybe. Control H to that. Yeah, let's make the other side the same. Let's make a nice flat bridge. I don't even understand why there's really a bridge here. Like, there's no water here. Who knows? And then it looks like it continues to dip down over this side as well, so we'll fix this side too. Just like that. And then we will go like that. And then that should all be okay except for right there, which is now disastrous, but that's an easy fix. We go over here to this tool. We grab this high point and we go to, like, I don't know. Oh, far away? Is it too far away? There, it likes that one, it likes that one, it doesn't like that one. So we'll go as far as possible. So yeah, 9% grade there. Now, there we go. That's much more palatable. And then we'll go as far as we can this way. 0.7 all the way through. Again, does weird things with the terrain, but issues we can deal with. Over here, I think our better solution, instead of messing with the height of the highway, is to just turn this bit into like a viaduct type bridge. And if I remember right, under the content creator pack, there's a really cool viaduct bridge. So we're just gonna do that. Make it a bridge. And I think it would look fantastic. And that'll give us an opportunity to get vehicles or roads under the highway, potentially. Why? What do you mean I can't upgrade this type? Why? Hello? Why can't I upgrade that? Let me upgrade right there. There, but it's not doing anything. What? Whatever. We'll just use the mods to our advantage then. We need to take that down to about here, it looks like. It starts going up pretty quick. So go to there, and then over here we will actually level this bit out. So we will grab this node, this node, this node, this node. Nope, not the segment, this node, this one. Those two really close together ones. We'll bring that down to there. And then we'll come all the way as far back with the sloping tool as it'll let us get away with. Which, I don't know how far that's going to be. We're going to go from there to... How far will it let me go? Not that far. Right there. It looks pretty consistent. We're just going to give it a little nudge there. And then from there to... right there. Yep. So 0.9s, 0.4s, some zeros. Smooth it all out to a 7. And then that up there should already be fine, because that's what was just here earlier. This is all good. So this gets really low over here, but that's okay. We can still get over it and around it and all that good stuff. The reason I did that is because I want to add in a new interchange right around here, and it's going to be tricky because of the curve. And I'm bad at building interchanges. Like, very bad. We want a service interchange. We want the smallest one there is, basically, without it being problematic. I mean, that one worked. Yeah, but it's fairly large still. I'm just trying to figure out, how it would work into the curves. I mean, ideally, I would want this to where my road coming over lines up with this. Europa Loop Highway you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Yes. The Hotel California Highway. I've seen some people build along those lines. What's up, B-Board? How you doing? If it weren't for the fact I didn't want to go over, Clover could work for us. This is just a tricky spot to get an interchange in. Maybe we'll just have to accept that it's going to be not even with this road down here. And just deal with that. Deal with that bit of imperfection. I think that'll work. Let's get rid of a bunch of highway segments. Your cleaning it sucks, depression sucks, built up cleaning sucks. I can agree with all those statements. So we're going to plop this. Wow, that is so far from that other highway. We need it to go like here? I don't know if that's really our best option. I think this is better. It's a little more compact. Definitely a little more compact. What else? A park clo? Do a park clo. You know what? If we're gonna go something big, let's just get the one I like. Where is it? The diverging diamond one. I like the diverging diamond one. Where is it? Wire change. Seagull. Park clo. Inner ramp roundabout. Double trumpet. Diverging diamond. I like these. Ooh, this is even a bigger challenge, though. Well, let's build it like here-ish. And then we'll fix these ends for the highway. Yep. And then, wow, you did a thing there, didn't you? What's up with that? You did it there, too. And there. What? That's all kinds of broken. Let's go here. Oh, I just gotta click no controller and fixes them magically. That's neat. Good old mods, man. Just boom, fixed. Done. And then we'll back this off just a little bit. And I want these to be right here, even with each other. So we're going to grab this one and drag it over to there. Gonna give that a wiggle. And then those aren't at the same elevation as everything else. Let's fix that. So bring it down to that level. Oh, that is that level. Bring it to this level, maybe? It is. Then what's going on here? Is it just the ground that's messed up then? Let's find out. So do that. Bring my strength back up. No, I think it's the ground that was messed up. It's just being weird. There we go. Anyway, let's get it connected, and to do that, we're just gonna use a mod because you know that's what they're for. Yeah, we'll do 4-lane highway, and then we want to grab this, go from here to here, and it'll make a nice curve. And then we want to go again with the mod from here to here. Lovely. Well, might be a little sharp for a highway, but it'll be okay. And then I clicked out of the mod. Of course I did. So from there to there, and then from there to there. Done. Connected. Then I just need to get this connection in. The thing is, this is a pretty chungus one here. Let's grab that road and then use my... Let's go straight roads for here. Let's get out of that. Turn that off. Turn that off. Thank you. And bring this out just about that far right there. I think that'll make a connection. We'll see. So from there to there. That works. That's not too bad. And that gets that connected. And now they've got another way in and out of the city other than just right here. So we should see people taking advantage of that pretty quickly. Yeah, there's already cars taking advantage of it. Cool, cool. Granted, this does lead into a residential area, but what are you going to do? So our farm over here is struggling to upgrade. So we're just going to kind of cheese it and make it work. We're just going to get it upgraded. And there's an easy way to do that. Right there, I need a line. Actually, no. Right here, I need a line. No, right here. Right there. And then we're going to come through here and go into farming and grab our workers' barracks and spam down a ton of them. Basically, we need 800 workers in this area. We have, oh no, we need 650, my bad. And we have less than a third of that, basically. But by putting in the workers' barracks, we should see the numbers start growing pretty quick. I'm going to see how we get to just those, 9 that we put in. And if that's not enough, we'll put down some more. But that should be enough. Man, I am stuffed. My mom made huge lunch, late lunch, early dinner. We had a really yummy meatloaf with some mashed potatoes. She also made this, I don't know what it's called. It's the first time she's ever made it, but it's incredibly good. It's the zucchini, and I think there was some bacon in there and some cheese, and all melted together in like almost like a casserole, but it was cooked in a skillet. Oh my god, it was good. So good. Yeah, we're already going back down. I'll back up, back down. Okay, so this isn't going to get us there, so we need some more. We need some more. You're going to wind up just deleting all these anyway, but, you know, for now, they help. So we'll get 6 more in here. Actually, we'll get 9 more. So that gave us like 100 when we put down the last 9. If we can get another 100, we're good. Because we've way exceeded our resources produced that we need. 630, 634. Come on, just a few more. 11 more people. No, don't go that direction. Go the other way. There you go. 5 more people. 6 more people. 2 more people. 5 more people. You're going the wrong way. Excuse me. Yeah, you're still going the wrong way. Go back up. 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 Boy. Can you get there? 10, 9, 12. It's not 6. Hey, cool. Now we're going to pause and tear down the whole farm. Well, most of it. Lots of bulldozer noises happening. Cool. That's gonna go, that's gonna go, that's gonna go, all this. Sayonara. And then that just leaves us with our 4 flour mills. But we're gonna come back and rebuild everything now that we have larger areas. This road no longer works for us, which is kind of sad. Oh, wait. That doesn't fit in there? Oh, I see. There are storage buildings anyway. So that should fit in there just fine. So, all in there. Come on, there you go. You too. How far does my pollution go out here? Far enough that I don't want to put crops there. That's how far our pollution goes there. So I think I can get my road right here safely. Yes, I can. It's all the way through. Now, is it gonna be nice down here? Yeah, it's gonna play nice. I'm surprised. And then I want to do another row of those. Oh, I'm not leaving myself a whole lot of space here, am I? So I still need animal pastures. Maybe we should put the fields out here. That's a thought. Let's unlock this. Let's get rid of these trees that are out here. We can put some back in a little bit. There, now relock that and go into our resource brush, which is one of these. I'm just going to keep clicking things till I find it. Extend our land that farming is happy with out to there. And then we are going to 220. And that should just be 200. Yep. If I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I'm going to get 5 over here. Come on. I want to snap to like 50 different things. We'll go here. And then what we could probably do, let's get a couple more here. This will work. Right up to the highway. So it gives me 7? 7. Yes, it gives me 7. How long was this? I don't remember. 360. One more. There you go. I believed in you all along. And we'll just make a couple of connections up this way. I mean, that's mainly Moving into a residential area, and oh my god, it's still doing the stupid thing. Dezoning just 2 tiles. Swear to God. Yeah, it's happened in a lot of places. I don't know when it happens and what causes it. And it's just so freaking frustrating. Where's the other place to happen? Right here. It's just so annoying. Because it winds up impacting your neighborhoods in a very unsightly way. Causing all these little one-tile buildings to spring up. So we're going to fix it, even though it'll just happen again. It doesn't happen if you apply a specialty district. Like any specialty district, this should happen. It's just something about just generic low density residential, and it's the only one it happens on. Just generic low density residential. Nothing else. It's all of them I see. Alright, anyway, back to farming. Oh yeah, you're right. You are not in the industry area. You are so very right. We will fix that right now. We'll just bring the farming area all the way over to the highway. Because why not? Even though it probably won't have anything else beyond this grid. Most likely, anyway. So, what's going on with everybody's Saturday? It's been a rainy day here. Because of that, I've been very sleepy. First of all, I've been very sleepy because... Oof. Man, did the COVID shot kick my booty this time. Like, big time, big time. I had the, I got double jabbed. Once for COVID, and once for flu. And, yeah. Not fun. I've always kind of had adverse reactions to, vaccines anyway. So, I mean, it's not surprising that I did this time as well. But still, it's rough. So, let's do... What are you? You're corn. But these are corn. Let's do corn. And then those are all potatoes. What we're making flour from, I don't know. I guess it's corn flour. But we need storage. So what I want to do is move this one to here. And I need to throw in a bit of storage. A lot of storage, actually. Give them a few farms. We're going to go throw in a couple silos there. Silos here. And then back here, we're going to do a little bit as well. Even though the grid is being weird. One, and then another silo. That should be sufficient. And then we need some animal pastures. Which aren't going to fit in my current grid here, which is big sad. But let's do this. That. And then come back in and put these in. I really don't want them both on the same road, but we'll fix it here in a minute. I should just be able to bring this straight across. Yep. Bring that down. Bring that down. These down to this road. And then what do we have for storage? We have animal products there. We have animal products there. Let's see if I can't get away with moving. Yeah, I can move these down here. Excuse me as I just sniffle at you. And we'll do one more of those down here. once I click the right button. And then we're going to throw in one of the bigger ones, because animal products always take up a lot. There you go there. And more animal products. Lots of animal products. And then that's flour. That's commercial zone goods. I don't think we have one for specialty stuff. So we're going to throw in this little guy right here. And that's going to be unique factory products. There we go. Cool. And that should have our farm running beautifully. The only thing we need to add in are a couple maintenance buildings, which I should just be able to cram these in. Oh god, it's not good. I forgot water pipes. Yikes. Big yikes. Just go through here, please. So we'll just have to be kind of ziggy-zaggy. It happens. There, everybody happy? No, everyone is not happy. Now everyone should be happy, yeah? Yeah. Cool. What's I doing? Farm maintenance buildings. Farm maintenance buildings. So we would go like one here. Don't generate any trucks, and one there. And then what is, how much does that give us? 5% for storage. Then we'll throw another one in, like down here. And then how many workers' barracks do we currently have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd like to get in about a dozen more, because that'll get our efficiency up. So I think where we can do that is here. Run that road like that. I can get in a bunch of them here. That's 8 more. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Cool. That way our efficiency, you can see now, has jumped up to 132%. There's 522 people working here, 544 people working here, 555 people working here. 1,500 working spots. They will import quite a bit until these crops start generating. So what's going on over here? What's happening? Why are we like this? Yeah, see, that doesn't need to stop turning right. Let's fix that. That should just be a continuous flow there. Oh, is there not a time traffic light there? It's just a regular traffic light. Oh, well, let's replace that with a time traffic light. So let's get rid of that. Come in here. Control click. It's not. Oh, control click, Brendan. There we go. And then, still not working. Let's again. Control click. Okay, that one's way. Remove it. Move that. Try again. Control click. Yeah, it's just not really working there. Well, that's fine, because what we can do is add a junction, and we'll just set it up ourselves then. So we want to add a step. We want to change mode on all of these so that we can control the rights versus what it thinks is the left, but it isn't. And also thinks there's a left there, but there's not. They should never be making that movement. Ever. Like ever, never, ever. So expand that one out, expand that one out, and expand that one out. And real quick, before we go any further, yeah, okay, all the movements are set up properly. So now what we want is step one, Standard 3/8 pattern should be fine. But what we want is for these right-hand turns to always be green, no matter what. So if they're going through here, that means down on this end, we want this one to be green. And again, they're not making it right here. But this needs to always be protected. Always, 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 always. And this one's for that direction. They're not making less. Oh, here. Wait. I'm so confused which is which. So this is for these guys, so they can always go as well. Yeah. I think that's everybody. Oh, this one's for this one over here. So, okay, got it. So this one's this one. This one's this one. Okay, alright. So this is what we want. I think. God, I can't tell which one's which. Who is who here? So, no, you're the one. Okay. So you don't actually have a right-hand turn there. So this one is these guys. This one is... I don't know, it's so confusing looking. Yeah, the 2 is just here. The 3 is for this lane, and then this other one is that lane. Okay, 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 okay. I see. I see, so it's the same thing down here. So yeah, we don't... Oof. This is... Once you turn around and go the other way, it's a lot more confusing. So yeah, we want these guys to come on through. Cool. Add. And then, nope, add a high junction, add a step. Now we want to stop this direction. And stop that guy. And have these guys go. I think. As long as that other side is always able to turn, that's the main point. Add and then start, and then we're going to watch this to make sure that nobody just gets stuck forever. These dudes free flow onto there. Those guys can just keep going all the time. Kind of hard to tell with only one direction of traffic coming in. But it looks like it's working the way I need it to. I like those signs too. Ooh, what happened over there? Oh my goodness. Things have happened underneath the highway. Yeah, once again, no controller fixes them. I'd like this up here to line up a little better, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to get it to. Yeah, it's because of where the ramps are and everything. It's not going to happen. It's not in the cards. So not a ton of traffic coming in this way. But it should help with traffic, and it has. Not that we ever had traffic problems in this city, but it's definitely helping. So now they've got another way out. And our farm is slowly but surely starting to make money. At least we're not importing anything anymore. So where's our rail in this map? Way back here. Does it actually go all the way out? There it does. What about this end? And there it does. Is there any other rail anywhere? I don't believe so. I think that is it. It too needs to be bridgified in many of these areas because it just looks funky. Or we just need to bring it down to the ground. One of the two. I think maybe bringing it down to the ground is the solution. Because this was just here. Like, all of this was just back here. Just part of the map. So if we just reconnected all of this, we could start getting some rail lines through here, but that's a long way for them to go to export. We will probably bring a bridge over here. a bridge over here, and a bridge over here. Not really sure what all we're going to put over there, to be honest. Why does this have 22 buses? Is that really 7 kilometers long? Yeah, I guess it is. Ooh, our cemeteries have finished emptying. All of the bodies have been burned. Exciting times. There's another one somewhere. Thought there were 3. Am I wrong? Oh yeah, there's a 3rd one. Down here by our seaside area that needs trees. We need to, like, add some trees and bushes and things. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to change our marquee, select to trees. We're just going to sample some trees here, just at random. And then we're going to copy those trees. We're going to come over here and realize that's way too many trees. If I put these on top of a building, what happens? Oh, good. It realizes they're not supposed to go there, and doesn't put them there. Cool. So we can real quickly fill this area in, and this is how I've envisioned this as being fairly densely forested on the hill here. It looks good. And then we'll come through with more intentional landscaping down here eventually. But for now. Yeah. For now, this is nice. I don't know why these are all looking scarlet. Oh, there was a fire here. So this is all a pedestrian area. All of this down here. Except for maybe over here in this corner? Why am I seeing cars? Oh, this is for police and, yeah. Emergency vehicles and such can still drive down here. But the rest of it is all just pedestrian streets. And they look quite nice. And then we've got our riverfront walk, which is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cool. So, that gets the first bit of things done that I wanted to accomplish. Well, these guys seem to never be going. Did I mess up the traffic light? These guys seem to just be stuck. Never going anywhere. Now let's figure out where I screwed up the traffic light then. Come back to here, come back into the mod. Let's leave it paused for now, so all those cars that despawn. Alright, so stop, view this one, so straight through, straight through. I'm so confused. Switch. I am genuinely confused on these. This is this one. This is bridge. That's side. So that means this is this. This is this. This is these guys. Okay. Alright. So view this step. Yeah, this is the step I got wrong. And also, this needs to be on both of these. Right, not left. There we go. That's the ticket. Save that. Edit this. And make that. And now they should be able to go. Yep, there they go. That's where we went wrong. Where we went wrong. And there they go. Cool. And everything should be fine on the other end. It should be just a long enough cycle for any cars that were stopped to make it all the way through before the light turns red on the other end. Should be. That's the theory, at least. Now we're moving. So we have big demand for people still. I was really hoping that our school would be upgraded by now, but we just don't have enough students in town. That's all it really comes down to. And we've got 1390, we've got 1350 of those 1390 in class. So that's good. So let's just go ahead and bring this on over then. This is 660. We can get a couple more streets through here. And probably 600 for the next one. Yeah. It's going to have some people living really close to the highway, and they're not going to like that. Let's have our bike network come on over. It kind of dead ends our bike network, doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of does. Also, I realized we were doing a weird thing with the roads by alternating the uppy-downy ones versus the side-to-sidey ones. Uppy-downy, sidey-sidey. These are sidey-sidey, these are uppy-down. So one has trees, one just has grass. So here, I need to come out to about here and use the curved road tool and maybe get a good connection through here. Yeah. And now it's just like, which do we want here? Trees? Grass? We have trees. So how much noise does our farm put off? Over here, not a lot. So we could probably even get away with a bit of residential up this way. Not a whole lot, because not a whole lot fits, but we can get some. And those people who work at the farm can live really close to work. Check our water pipe situation, and we are going to need more. That down, bring that over, bring that over. Bring that to about there. Turn off all of our snap twos. Surround. Lovely. Turn all the snap twos right back on. Connect that to that. And then I think what I'm going to do right here, I want to say that we've got like some organic produce by the farm. We had a district that was just organic. We do. Right there. We're going to bring that up to over here and over to here and over to here. Extend that out. So we're going to do a little bit of commercial right here near the farm. Right, just there. And this will all be residential. I don't know if I'm going to put anything here or not. Maybe. Let me look at the noise again. Yeah, it starts getting really noisy right there, so we're not going to do that. We'll just do some trees there. It's cool. Fill this all in, though. This will all just be residential. I don't know why I did the weird blocks again. Want anything on this road, though. I don't know which direction they were trying to build off of. Actually, what we can do to maximize our zoning is get rid of zoning along this road. Now we've got more space up there, which is nice. Very nice. Put that in. Not that, though. I think back here we'll do offices. To have a high-rise band in the city. I do. So do a few offices and a bit of commercial back here. Just some small things. That's all that really fits. You just don't want, I don't know, I don't even know the commercial would be happy right there against the highway like that. It's great visibility, but we could always come through with sound walls and try to improve that. So let's grab some trees again. Kind of like that segment. And our forestry is locked. It is, and we're just gonna pop these down right here. Make kind of a wind break slash noise buffer. Those trees do buffer sound in this game quite a bit. There. So now if we look at this with noise, you can see that that dark red there isn't as pronounced. And yeah, with this being as close to this neighborhood as it is, I think we need to spend some money and upgrade these to have sound walls. I think that is a worthwhile investment. And then grab the 4-lane to sound walls. Surprised we're not seeing people get really excited about that. 3-lane here, yeah. It still needs to be 4-lane. Definitely still needs to be 4-lane. We've got 1 coming on with 3 coming through. But we don't need 3 coming through there. We only need 2 coming through there. Same here. So do we want to leave this 4-lane or have it as a really sharp turn? I'm just not happy with it. I don't like it. We're just gonna completely redo it here. So from here to where's the node down here? It's like hiding here somewhere. So he doesn't want to do that. Come on. Where's your actual node here? I know it's out here somewhere. Maybe I just have to do it manually then. It still wants to do this. Let's see, that's not connected because there's a node like here. Come on, game. You let me select that a second ago. Let me select it again. Okay, fine. We just won't use you. Go away. This, and then we will build it ourselves. Okay, that's doing all kinds of weird things. There. And this one needs to do roughly the same. So it's a little trickier to find. See, there's the node right there. Right about there. Yeah, right about there. That's better. That's not as sharp. The right there is pretty bad. But we can adjust that. Maybe. How can we adjust that? I could... First of all, I need to turn all this back on. Cool. I do that, and then bring this, curve this up a little bit. Curve this in a little bit. That looks better. Looks much better. Yeah, this does not need to be 3 lanes through here. Or 4 lanes through here. But it needs to go up to 4 lanes, so I'll give that pause now. Oopsie. Okay, quit hitting the wrong buttons, Brendan. So we can do like half of it, like this bit, 3 lane. lane. They can jump up to their fourth lane. Two can go that way, two can go that way. Awesome. That works. And then I'm not going to worry about the rest of that highway over there for now with sound walls and all of that. Just mainly wanted to get right here by this residential area taken care of. Because the sound walls make a big difference. A very big difference. Yeah, we're good. Still a little noisy right here, but I think it'll be alright. We can always manually plant a couple trees. By bringing the brush size way down. But that is not the tree I clicked on. I clicked on a pine tree. It keeps giving me the other one. Let's bring our brush up here. Just really doesn't want to put trees there. I mean, it's pretty adamant that no trees are going there. That might be a little too dense right there. Let's redo that. And that tree. I don't know, the tree I clicked on. Wait. That's being really stubborn. Oh well. That should have helped, though, with our noise. Let's check and see. A little bit. Still a little loud through there, but I think they'll be okay. So cool. That got us quite a few more residents, but not really enough to get us the university students we need, I don't think. That would help if I clicked on, yeah, we're even failing to maintain the last level that we got. So we're very, very quickly declining. Hooray. So, if that's the case, our next bit of expansion's out that way. We're down here in this corner, which I would like to start following this line here and bring this around. So maybe instead of having this curve here, we have this come all the way around. I think that would be the better choice, but it is going to mean losing some houses, which is unfortunate, but you know, sacrifices, etc., etc. So those houses are like, we don't have a road to be on anymore. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's doesn't it? Life's hard. So I want to bring this. Let me turn off my road guidelines for now. I'll bring this to where it's right here along this. And then down here, following that. I don't know if this needs to be a collector down here, but it is, so, well, that's what we have now. I'm going to bring that up, and then we're going to once again use our friend the mod once we fix this dude being way up in the air. We're going to use the create curve again, except I didn't hit enter. Come on. Dude. There to there. There you go. Here to here. Lovely. I don't know if that section really needs to be like that. Oh, you can probably do that now. So let's try that again. Go from there to there. That looks better. And then we just need to bring this down into here now. Wrong road. We need to find a place for this to tee. So turn my road guidelines back on. I'm going to come from like here. That up. That works. That'll be fine. At least I think it'll be fine. And then same thing down here. We need this to kind of come on into the T. So let's bring this out straight. And then right about here. No, right about here. More here. Yeah, and then here's the mod again. Right there. Boom. Done. That'll break up the grid through there just a wee little bit. I'd like to come through then and down here get us another like riverfront lake. This is actually lakefront drive, because otherwise we'll be just leaving all this land undeveloped. So let's start on that. I think that this elevation is good. Where does that kind of nicely break right there? Also, I want to go back to this brush. Softer brush. I don't want the hard edges, so I'm going to undo what we just did there. Start over. There we go. That's what we want, is a softer brush. I think I'm going to leave this little area just kind of as is. I'm going to bring this all the way back to just before this line. See if we can't get a decent sized neighborhood out of this. I don't know that it's going to work. It's probably not. Now that I'm looking at it. But at least we can get something done here. I think I can get this to come all the way down over here to this little miniature peninsula. You know what it's called when it sticks out into a body of water? It's peninsula? I believe so. I'm bad at geography. That geography that... I don't know. One of those... Some ography deals with types of land. It's an ography. That's all I know. And then now we need to come out of here. Now that I've got this all leveled, we're not going to worry about over there for now, and see what type of madness I have created. And quite a bit of madness, in fact. It looks pretty bad. But nothing we can't fix. So if I go from there and slope up, does that give me enough time to get up there? No. So, undo that. Let's actually come in here and level out a little bit by this road. Let's follow this around. Just keeping this right at the edge of our road. There we go. And now I select that and start at about here. Can we get up there? A little better. Then what does that leave me for spacing on a road down here? Or street. I'll still be able to get a few houses in through there. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be lovely. It'll be a fancy, fancy place to live. So I'm going to go ahead and get this road in. Or this street. Let's go straight right across here. To about there. Ooh, and look at the sky for a minute. I'd almost like to mirror this up here. Not really necessary. Put that in. And we just use our freeform tool to finish this off. Right there. And that'll just be a little cul-de-sac right there on that end. And here on this end, once again, turn to the mod. There we go. And then right here, I want this to come out. Ah, mod's still on. This to come out at a 90 and join that. So right about there. It's pretty steep, but it's all gonna be local, like regular citizens' cars. Nothing that really needs to worry about it. So let's try to slope up a path here. This one's a little less favorable. Yeah, this doesn't want to work at all. I think that's about as best as we're going to get. So we want to bring this out at 90 again. So right about here. No, look, game. 190. That's close enough. And then hopefully I can just use the smooth terrain tool to fix this. Soften terrain. Yeah, that'll work. We just need to bring our brush size up a little bit, and not that big. That should do. So it'll eat into our land space a little bit. Not too bad. We should still get some decent sized lots out of this. Up here, not sure that we're going to be able to maintain that bit to the side of the road. There. So what does that give me for zoning now? Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. That works. Okay, cool. So bring this across to here to there, and then we need to kind of curve it to make a connection. So it doesn't want to. There we go. That's nice. And then straight roads again. We will continue the grid for a moment. And then these, I think, even though they're not coming in at 90s, I think it'll be okay. And then we don't need to bring a whole lot of connections down this way. Maybe just one more right here. So we have options of getting through. Oh, that's ugly. That's hideous. Why did you mess that up like that? It was nice and sloped. There. So that should, once I click the right button, have some, yeah, this already has good land value just because it's right by the water. And that's what I was hoping for. So let's get some water pipes down here and get some houses down here. Just every time there's a little gap in the zoning, that's where you end your water pipes. And that keeps them right underneath the road. Beautiful. Well, maybe not beautiful, but you know, water pipes. How beautiful can a water pipe be? I guess if that's what your job is, you know, you take a lot of pride in your job. Maybe water pipes aren't beautiful. Maybe. Let's fix this, because that's not beautiful. That's hideous. So, probably a good time to remind everybody, tomorrow is my 12-hour birthday charity stream. Every year on my birthday, which, yep, tomorrow's my birthday. I do a 12-hour stream for charity. It helps me to ignore the passage of time while also raising money for a good cause. This year it's the Trevor Project, which is an organization geared towards helping out LGBT youth. So, very good cause. So I hope you guys can join me tomorrow with that stream. One school reach all that down there? Not very well. Let's get it as close as we can. It's gonna have to go there so that we can sell a park behind it. But that'll kick off tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time and run till 10 p.m. I mean, that's how 12-hour blocks work. High school has really good reach. I don't even know that we need that high school, to be honest. Yeah, we don't really need the high school. We just do some parks down here now. Maybe we'll do like tennis court there, basketball court here, maybe. There we go. Oh, that's helping these guys upgrade for some reason. Neat. And then what do our services look like? Death care is good. Healthcare is okay. Fire coverage good. Police coverage good. Awesome. So I want to do just a bit of commercial right here along this collector. I think I'd like to limit these to just 2 squares, because this does drop down a hill pretty quick. That way they don't get too weird with what they do to the train. It'll probably still do a couple funky things, but I'm okay with a couple funky things. And then we will do the same on this side here. Commercial. 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 Wait, that's inside the park. We don't want things inside the park. Yeah, never mind. Change my mind. Alright, cool. So we can come back in here now and look at our train heights and put some of these houses back in that we took out earlier. Perfect. And then the rest of this can be just residential, because that's where our demand is right now. I know that's a collector. Normally you would put commercial there, but we're not gonna today. Not gonna do it. Come over here, we can get a house here. I'm gonna do more deliberate spacing on the lots over here. Because these would be nicer, larger homes right here on the waterfront anyway. That went too far. Just do one there. And a couple little ones. Actually, we can probably get that one to 4x4. Oh, they're upgrading just as soon as they build. That's a good sign. That means they've got plenty of services. And that their land value is nice and high. I think I can get away with 3x2 here. You know, just alternate gaps between them. Here we definitely go back down this. We'll do... I don't know if there's 4x2s or not. We're gonna find out. I know there's 3x2s, but I don't know about the 4x2. And we have a lot of residential land still, but They're not building down here yet. I would think that'd be the place they would want to build first. That's where I'd want to build first. Right on the water? Heck yeah. Can I get this here and have it not complain? No, but I think I can afford to bring that in quite a bit. Yeah. That'll work. However, we do need to kind of maybe adjust its height just a bit there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that still works. Now to give them yet one more amenity in this area. So this area has really good land value. Just by virtue of where it is and this one little pier. So these houses should upgrade fairly quickly. Like the only thing that'll hold them back will be education. Our land value across the city is pretty solid. I'm surprised that over here is not better. But I mentioned this last time because they have this park right here. I'm kind of surprised by that. Buses still solid, no breakage, which is a good thing. It's what you want to see. So let's do another bus route through this new little neighborhood here. They have bus service down here? They do. So let's maybe try to incorporate some of the university in this. No, because we can do one over here for them. Okay, yeah, never mind. Let's go here, here. That's really close by the other stop, but it'll be okay. Go to here, down to there, up to like here. And then back again? Yeah. Go back again. Not a super long bus line. So we've passed another academic year, but I doubt that we have upgraded. So change that one's color. Oops, that's not what I meant to do, but that's what I did. Actually, let's just go back line over here. That's fine. Yep, that's a good color. Yeah, this menu, please. Thank you very much. Sorry, university. Yeah, it's still just 3 stars. It was up to 4. But we don't have enough students. That's because we don't have a big enough population. Got 1176 available, or eligible. We've had 1143 enrolled, so not a whole lot I can really do about that to get this guy to upgrade any further. Do we have people coming through our park? We do. Just very slowly. And then the farm is making some money, which is good. About equal crops and animal products. So that's helping. I don't think we're making money at the school right now, are we? A little bit, about 3 grand. Yeah, these dudes are very happy to upgrade. Like they're already upgrading. Except for that guy who's brown. He's just brown. We live in the brown house. Oh, it's such a modern house. Apparently they're brown. Oh, I like that A-frame. What are they going to replace it with? I really liked the A-frame. What are we going to get in its slap? Wait, see this? You're right there on the water. Why would you, especially with all these windows on your house, like, why would you then turn around and block your view of the water? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I had some friends in high school who had a courtyard house like this. Like, it was a big rectangle and had a big courtyard in the middle. And that's how you, like, you went outside to get to the different rooms of the house. It's really weird. So I would like to once again come in here and copy my trees, though for some reason I duplicated something else. I see how I did that. Let's just grab a selection of trees, duplicate, and drop those in just all through here. Fill in this hillside. Lovely. Very, very thick, lush forested. Sucks for these people up here. They now can't see the water. But you know what? Should have paid for the better lot. It's steep. That is really steep. And it gives these guys down here on the lake, you know, a feeling of seclusion. Though we do need to clean up the shoreline a little bit. Need to bring it out just a bit more. Feather it off, maybe. We might not even have to. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. Just like this, but we are getting some weird edges here. I thought my zoning was good. Apparently I was wrong. And we'll just kind of taper that back off. I just don't want those harsh edges along the shore. If I can avoid them. Got a couple still, but nothing like it was. And then up here, I'm not so worried about it 'cause it's hidden by trees. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I like this little neighborhood. It's very nice. And they have bus service. Here, bus. Oh, no, I want to click on you. Okay, I'll click on this. I want to see if we need to... Oh, yeah, we need to add some capacity here. So we've got 9 buses and basically 200 people that aren't being serviced. So if we doubled the capacity on the buses, yeah, that would be enough. So if we go from a regular bus up to a double-decker that has 60, that should be fine. Let's take a look at our other bus lines real quick and see how they're doing. That one's fine. Full bus is there. This one, yeah, that'll be full. Full-ish, close. 1 seat available. This guy, 100%. Looking fine. Maybe not the most efficient bus route because it's not really saving a whole lot of trips, but that'll save 100%. I'm saving 81, and it's good. Though we do have it cranked up a little bit above 100%. And these are just going to take a minute to work their way through. So we'll have to check back on that one in a moment. And we've got a conga line now of those buses coming through. We're seeing a lot more traffic over here. What I am also seeing is parking along this. I don't want that. So we are going to disable that. Hold down shift, and that parking is all gone. I don't mind the parking along this, but this is kind of an arterial. Even though it goes from arterial to collector really quick because it's got all these local road connections. Whereas this arterial really limited our connections on it, but then it kind of also just dead ends because there was nowhere for it to go out that way. But we did at least limit the connections on it. We could come through and retroactively do that up here, but we would lose a lot. So we're just going to live with it. I can foresee this intersection getting kind of busy, though this is highly residential, so maybe not. So we're still struggling to get students for our university, despite the fact that we've added a lot. What's missing right there? The load game button has been disabled by the 81 tiles mod to protect you save game file corruption. Interesting. That's new. So our population has gone up quite a bit. We were at 16,000. Well, it's only gone up, I guess, 1,000. So not as significant as I thought. I bet a lot of these houses haven't. Yeah, a lot of these haven't finished upgrading, or these for that matter. We'll get there. I don't want to try to force it. So we could come and just really expand out that way. But before we do anything more on this end of town, I want to kind of do some stuff over here by this lake. So I think it's just a good opportunity. So we've already got one bridge across. I want to go ahead and get a few more. I also want to fix this road. Bring it down to the proper height here. Good, good. So over here, we've just got this utility campus, and that's kind of, I don't know, maybe not the best location for it. I wondered if we couldn't relocate some of that, like, out over here. Get close by the highway here. Because by the highway, it's kind of undesirable land. That's noisy. I think we're going to do that. What do we got? Water treatment and power. Plus, we've got all these water towers. Got the big water tower now. Ew. How much noise do they make? 25. How much does this one make? 25. So it would definitely be a bit noisy to put it right there. Ooh, we could even relocate a lot of these noxious uses out here. So let's do it. Let's make this better. So let's extend this out. Guidelines and straight roads. Let's extend this out to here. And then bring just a generic collector over into this area. Well, we could redo that interchange too. I don't know that we need the access because we can always add another interchange like down here, even though that's a bridge and it would be difficult, but we could do it. But here, I don't think we have the space. I'm going to bring this all the way to here. And then we're going to come back with just our industrial roads back in here. Probably won't wind up zoning anything. I think if I go right about there, that'll give me the space I want. We're going to find out by trying to move this guy. So I'll be able to get a few of these in here. And we need to expand our power, so it's a good thing I'm looking at it right now. Except they're going to complain there's no water, so I'm going to pause for just a minute. We're good with money right now, so I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch of those. And I want to bring this here, here, over here, across here, and then turn all these off. Just eyeball this in. Now I should be able to unpause. Perfect. And then, well, not perfect, but, you know, close enough. We don't quite have the population for that yet. That's sad. But I think we will put these, like, let's see where we can fit these. One. So, let's figure out where we need to put a road here. Let's turn the snap dues back on. So 240, so 480, so like 500. 510. Does that work? I can go one less. 480. That. Duplicate this one, and then yeah, those are just lined up right back to back. Going a little overkill, but it's because we're going to replace all the ones, or going to remove all the ones that are on the other side of town. some redundant connections here. There. Wonderfully redundant. And then I think we could be safe to put, as long as we don't put anything that pollutes too near it. Like, let's look at our pollution. These don't pollute at all. Those pollute a lot. Get rid of the water treatment that's out here. Lovely. We could probably even move our garbage services over there. And we can get rid of these power plants here. So that might take us back right down to where we were. Yeah, it kind of puts us right back in the same boat. So what we could do is then come across the road and do that and have that as just a little campus for power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yes. And then if we run a road right behind these, this could maybe be garbage campus. Ah, we don't have these guys yet though. It's disappointing. 20,000 people we get them. For now, we will put in some recycling centers. Even a couple down to there. Yeah, I know you don't have water. Give me that. There. So that should keep the pollution up this way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I should be able to get rid of these 4 over here. And maybe we can just slowly start migrating our industry over there. We'll still have, like, you know, the bakery and flour mills. And they do create pollution, but not nearly as much. We can also do the filter industrial waste. We can afford it. That should help considerably. We should see this pollution area immediately start dropping. Or maybe not. Would have thought we would have, but you know. So our pollution does extend quite a distance this way. I don't know that we're going to be able to safely get water in there. So what we could do then is maybe bring a water tower there. And then do another one right over here. So those, oh, it did the thing. Since the water pipe was on the ground, it lowers it. It snaps down to the water pipe. It's just a weird thing the game does. So those produce 160,000 cubic meters. These did 60,000. So that's 380. And we had how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 48, 480. But we're way over now, so we're going to start deleting some here. Our consumption is 301, so we should be able to get rid of all of these. And still be ahead of the game. Barely, but we are. So we could probably do like one more safely over here. I think that's far enough from the pollution that it'll be alright. And it should give us enough water. Yeah. 480 now. Let's just make sure our pollution's not getting close to any of those, and it's not. It's staying right there. We may eventually just move a lot of our industry over there anyway. Just kind of let it slowly start migrating to this area. I mean, it's a beautiful area with the mountain right here, but it's, I think, less desirable than the waterfront areas. And then we could redevelop this and start maybe high density, start going that way once as we redevelop it. That's a possibility. We might be able to move these flour mills. We could possibly relocate those back here. Let's see if I can fit all 4 of them back here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I'm missing it by what, like 1 tile? This will bump you back over 1. It's still far enough away from... Well, that's animal stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I thought those were crops. Because the crops are sensitive to pollution, the animals are not. You'd think they would be, but they're not. Moving those back there will help with pollution back there. Can this now go over here? Yeah, yeah. Lovely. Yeah, and then we can redevelop all of this land. Now we'll put those roads back in. We're not going to move it all just yet because we don't have any demand for industry. So, well, we're not importing, we're exporting, so that's good. And then we can just do a little bit of commercial where we still have some noxious uses back there. We should see, yeah, this doesn't pollute as bad as just regular industry, so it should be fine. Their school upgrade, yep, it's back up to a level 4, but we're far away from... We have 1,481 eligible students, and most of them are enrolled, so... okay, so over here we want to start adding bridges. That's kind of what we were doing, and then we decided to change gears. So let's bring this to right about there. I think we'll have to go up 9 to get over the highway here. Down. I don't really like that we have this big gap here, but what are you gonna do? Other than completely redo everything. That's not gonna happen. So we've got one bridge there. We could probably do another one here. And these only have to go up 8. Right. Yeah. Just to get ourselves plenty of connectivity through here. This one might not pick it up. I don't know. Why are you trying to be on the ground again? Why do you keep changing that? Let's bring this on down so I can see where this is going to be. Connection. And that's trying to make it on the ground again. Why do you keep doing that? Is that high enough? Yeah, trucks fit into there, no problem. And then, so let's get 2 more street connections through here. Did it again. It switched to the let's put it on the ground mode. Whatever. Right here. Connectivity is key. It really, truly is. Now here, I don't know how we're going to be able to really deal with this. Because we've got warehouses sitting here. Like, this one will eventually move, but this one needs to stay here. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I'd like to have bridges there, but we're going to have to wait. I also kind of made it so I can't get a bridge there. That's not good. So these may have to relocate back to where they were. What are you? You're the bus depot. You're a factory price. Let's see about reconfiguring some of these buildings. So let's move this back to where it was. And see about doing these just in this section. Again, what I'm trying to do is just keep the pollution as far or as close to the highway as possible, so that we can reclaim some of this land once we remove this industry. What are you? Compact bus station. Are we even using that? Are any bus lines even going there? Yeah, there's a couple that go there. Okay, as long as there's something that goes there. Not a whole lot, but whatever. And that'll even look nice once we have residential in through here, because we can turn that into like a little park or something. Cool. I dig it. Speaking of the bus lines, are they still... That's not bus lines. Are they still holding steady? Yeah. Nothing's breaking, so I'm pretty convinced that it's just existing saves that have the breaking bus lines. It's a very sad thing. So here we're already kind of at our water's edge. What I want to do is go ahead and draw a road around the lake here. Where are the land values the highest? Right up against the water. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Because, I mean, we could do the same thing and level out an area by the shoreline. Like, grab that height right there. Bring it all the way back to where that line is, and then we can feather it back out. We probably even go farther than that, truth be told. But for now, that's as far as we're going to go. And there's why, because it really quickly gets up here to the roads we've already built. But over here, we've got plenty of space to work with. In fact, we're gonna take liberties here and have a nice lakeside community. Bring that brush size up. As we work away from that, we're gonna have a much bigger area down here. Try to maintain the existing shoreline, bring that really close. You can just barely see some of those contour lines. We need to convert this railroad into a bridge. It's looking pretty rough. And then we will bring this around, but we'll leave that bit alone. Let it be a bit of a hilly area. I think we'll do the same right here. Leave just that little section as is. And then here we'll bring our brush size back down. Back into this view. I wish I could change that without leaving that view. And bring this right through as a connection here-ish. So we've got a lot of work to do now in making this all look better. Because right now we've got a really sharp cliff right by the road, which just becomes evident there. Over here, not a big deal. We can just smooth that off eventually. But this will give us a nice size area. Why is that such a different color? Is there a resource right there? Yes, oil. But we're not going to put an oil industry there. That would be gross. Probably do an ore industry back here, since there's already ore back here, and it's somewhat flat. No, it's not. Never mind. That is not flat at all. Oh, hey, cool. Our park upgraded to what, level 5? Level 4. Is there anywhere I can put a climbing frame? Yeah, we could run a little segment of our path off, just like shooting back here. So in that climbing frame right there. Cool, awesome. But that does not give me a big enough entertainment value. So we will also add a gazebo, and that should get us there. No, we're 7 short. So we'll add another gazebo on that side, and now we're there, yeah? Okay, now we're there. And then the final little playground we get will go right there. And that'll just be it for our city park. It's getting a few visitors. Wow, what a wonderful addition. A gazebo. Please don't attack it. Why does it say that? Like, do people attack gazebos? Is this a thing I'm not aware of? So we're good on power, we're good on water, we're good on garbage. How is our pollution mitigation program going? Yeah, that's got it pretty well contained. If we do like just a row of offices or commercial right along that road, we could get away with residential for a lot of this other stuff. And it'd be good. Ah, there, my back popped. That's what I was going for. Still, these guys are going to present a bit of a problem. Because I want a bridge there, but I can't make a bridge if that's there. But once that one moves, we can get a bridge there, and we can have a bridge there, so that'll be fine. So over here, this is a bit of an issue, because what I want to do is bring a road in. It's water. That just kind of follows shoreline. Roughly follows the shoreline. Not going to be perfect. Mainly because I'm the one drawing it, and that's why it's not perfect. In somebody else's hands, maybe it would be perfect, but in mine, not so much. And I need to kind of come through this low spot here. Get it away from this hill as best we can. Let's do this. Also this. That's never going to work. So instead, am I okay with how that's curvy? I'm not. I'm not. Sort of. We can do better. That section's not so bad. Let's do straight segments and connect them with curves. I think that's going to be the better choice here. So run that out like that. Run one. Let's turn off our road guidelines because that's causing problems right now. From there. And we can get a nice long one through here. Ah. bump that back a bit so we don't wind up losing that weird pier. Hey, Ron. Yep, more City Skylines. Just continuing to test the theory of whether or not it's only existing saves or new saves as well that get impacted by the weird transportation or mass transit problems. And so far, it's turning out that, yeah, this new city is not impacted, so... Long stream is tomorrow. Yes, 12 hours. Birthday stream. For charity. Thought about going ahead and starting the charity ticker tonight, but... Not a lot of people here. We, you know, thought maybe if we could get, like, a head start on it, that might be fun, but... There's not a whole lot of people here where I just decided not to. So here I think we'll just convert to a straight road. Just go straight through here. Right to about there. This long straight section. And then I should be able to come through and just use the mod to connect all these roads up. So from here to here, that's good. Here to here, lovely. There, now we have a nice ring around everyone who can vote. Yes, it is important to vote. And then this is going to be a good place to bring our collector in. We can get a 90 coming up here, so we need to slope this out. Let's get rid of these trees so I can see what I'm doing. And bring our brush size up just a little bit more so we've got plenty of room to either side. Here, and that should just make a nice little slope right there. This as a curved road. Let's turn all of the snap tubes back on. From about there to right there. Yeah. That'll make a nice little connection. And then we'll get other connectivity through here where we can. Probably like off of here eventually. And like this will be down here. Up on the higher bit, it's still just going to be gridded. So let's now fix this nonsense. So there probably won't wind up being a lot of zoning right here on this hill. But that's okay. And then I'm going to bring my brush size way up. And just hit all of this. Just smooth this out that we did earlier. It was a bit of a hill in process, but whatever. The hill should have known not to be there. Geology. There, lovely. Election day is Tuesday. Yes, it is. And we don't have train stations yet, so I can't mess with those yet. Oh well. The railroad's just gonna have to be ugly for now. So cool. This will make a nice lakeside community over here. We can maybe do some piers and things that jut out into the water in a couple places, make a little marina. And just have some lovely lakeside attractions. I don't like this corner. I'm not a fan, so I am gonna grab this. See if we can't improve it. It's not ideal, but it's better. I guess I can live with it. Surprised somebody's like just driving around the lake right now. Oh god. So this is also going to be a tricky place to get services for our city services, like really tricky. So where we have the opportunity, I want to come up so that we can actually get a community back here. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to once again turn to the mod and create parallel roads. And you want to increase that by a pretty good margin here. Just eyeballing it, and that looks good to me. We hit enter and see what we get for zoning and go out there. We probably could have gone a little less, but that's okay. We'll have a little area that we can always run a path through. Actually, you know what? Let's don't have to be in a big hurry here. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Yep. We'll get there. How far will you let me get away doing this? I want to go as far as it'll let me get away with. To there. Okay. So now, by going back to the intersection, we can actually see when it lines up. Get that right in the center of that one, and it is, so 80 meters. And then we just need to use that same mod to, there's a way to create a union with these. I forget how to do it. Union nodes. There, and there, there. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. And then we just want to continue mirroring this. And I know it looks weird. We want to mirror it until it starts going straight. So we will go from here to right here, and then we know that that was 80. So we bring this now 80. I have already voted because I vote by mail. And then here in this area, because this is fairly large out here. Oh, it's not. I thought it was. Let's make this bigger down here. Let's take advantage of this lower area. Have a bigger community out here. A little hard to see what I'm doing, but it's okay. To right about there. Yep. And then here, go straight back. Go straight across the whole area. This runs straight. And then this is a distance of 5250. So let's go like, let's see where this is gonna wind up. Oh, my nose is just... There, and right there. So those are our 750, and that's 750. Boy, that worked out well. So we're gonna just bring that back over, and this is going to be like its own little community over here, and for some reason we're not quite lining up. Is it cold up there? Why is this not lining up? That's sorted it there. Does this sort it out here? Yeah, that snaps it into place. Okay. Down in the 20s last night. The lowest we've got it down into the mid 30s last week. Tonight it's only going to get down to 58. Tomorrow night it's going to get down to 53. It looks like on Monday night it's going to get to 48. Tuesday night 48. And then in the 50s. We got a lot of rain, thankfully. Finally. We have needed the rain badly. It rained all day today, which is part of the reason why I'm sleepy. That and having basically slept the past 2 days left me sleepy today. I slept so much. I've always, like, even when I was a little kid, I tended to have pretty strong reactions to vaccines. But it's better than the alternative of being not vaccinated. I feel fine now. I'm just tired. When I woke up for the second time yesterday, I ate something, and because I was feeling pretty weak, so I'd been in bed all day. And that was, you know, not good. But I ate a little bit. And then I was only up for maybe another... I didn't stay up very long. And then I slept another 8 hours last night. So I'm feeling pretty good now. So I wonder, can I use this tool with this view? No. Okay, so what I need to do then is come into here with my roads. Okay, game, can we decide what we're gonna do here? Turn that off. Grab that. Click that. There we go. And right here will be the end of where we parallel everything. So now I can come in here with parallel tool and go from there to there, and we know it's 80. So bring that out 80. Hit enter. That's all connected up. So yeah, we can get a nice community out here. Man, I'm really tempted to just level this off. And I like the hilly terrain, but oof, that's such good land. I can always undo it if I don't like how it turns out, but we're gonna come in through here and level it out. Shouldn't do much in the way of disturbing the water because it's a lake instead of a flowing body of water. So it should be alright. And we've just got that big rock down there. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. And then we can make a park out of that. I'm gonna leave this one as is. But the other bit, definitely. Ooh, we could extend the nature reserve over to this little area. Have just a few extra campsites or overlooks or something. I mean, it'd just all be one park. I didn't even catch this last time. But because hey, PVFD, what's going on? Name it Lincoln. Because this is built down here by the water, it actually picked that up and it named it a marsh instead of like the normal way it names nature reserves. So I thought that was kind of a cool little touch. I didn't know that the game did that. So we're going to start a whole new little community over here. Probably going to keep this all low density, probably high density on that side. And this is going to be a city park. And it's going to have 2 entrances. It's going to have, not that, it's going to have an entrance right here. And a second entrance. Well, once we... You're trying some mods on Satisfactory. You're brave. The only mod I have is that difficulty mod, and as soon as update 7 comes out, I'm getting rid of it. I know a lot of people who use the mods in Satisfactory, but I don't know. I have a hard enough time keeping up with the game as it is. I don't need to mod it. We will be playing Sports Satisfactory at the beginning of tomorrow's 12-hour stream. The first few hours will be Satisfactory. Lilac Grounds. What a lovely name. And we'll throw the other entrance there, and we'll worry about building the park later. For now, I want to think about how we want this to work. you were able to discuss the game and be relevant because of watching my streams. That's nice. I'm glad. I would almost like to maintain a sight line through this area. I like that idea. So, what we're going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to bring this like here. We're going to make all of this part of the park as well. And we'll move the gates over to correspond. There. Gonna require a lot of gates, but whatever. Let's do the same thing on the other side and extend our park area. Only it was that easy to build in real life, right? I've still got some weirdness happening here with the grid. I know what causes that. Should be perfectly straight. I did not go as far as I wanted to. And then we will extend our park area. I'll grab this brush, and that should... Actually, it's too wide. That one's too... Yeah, we'll just use this one, and it'll be fine. It'll just make it a little wider than we need it to be. That doesn't look suggestive at all, with it just growing in that particular shape. I don't know if we even really need to do all these entrances here. I mean, it's not like we can do much in these areas. Can you delete that, please? But at the same time, if we don't have them, people aren't paying us money to get in the park. Yeah, I know the area already is being giddy. I want to replace it. Just move it. There. So what if we did gates right at the edge? That would leave me some space to put in a few amenities. Not a lot, because I mean they're big. But I could get away with some stuff. Is that the Treasy path? Ooh, we get one whole tree there. Nice. Lilac Grounds already has entertainment value almost twice what it needs to be. just on the merits of existing. So over here we need to do healthcare, all of that good stuff. And I want to kind of have like a little city square here of city services just outside the park. So let's do our clinic here. And we'll do police and fire coverage over here. That covers most of this area, not quite all of it though. So we'll need another one back this way eventually. Yeah, I know you don't have water, just bear with me. Throw in a crematorium here. And then elder care, I want to have fairly central so that it covers most of the area, and same with child care. So we can put child care there and probably get away with the school across the street. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to fit a playground in here, though. Unless I use anarchy. What's it look like if I use anarchy? Fine. Yeah, it's fine. And then we need high school. This area, it's not that we need capacity, but we need availability in like this location is what we're going for. So there we go. So let's get some water pipes brought to this area. Let's go under this road to start with. This back this way. I have no idea what's going to function as a collector versus a local road here. Since it's going to be all mostly low density residential area, it shouldn't matter too much. But just because it's a collector does not mean it has to be a 4-lane road. Go under the area that's straight here, except it doesn't wanna. And let's turn off all the snap twos. Bring this around this way. Ding. Come across here. This down here and make our connection over this way. So at least we can have water out here and get started in actually building out this neighborhood. There. Perfect. So, it's kind of hard to see where my park is. We want to have a bit of commercial up here. Like there and there, and then probably even up here. It's not going to be nearly enough commercial though, so I'm going to add in a bit more down this way. Same for over here. And then we can just target a few pockets of it. This is just going to be commercial and residential. We don't have any office or industrial demand right now, so there's no need in putting any in. We could do some commercial back here. Once again, we've got weird things happening with it, so I'm just going to get rid of zoning there. Let's just make this whole square commercial. Finish that out with commercial and that with commercial. And then that's inside the park. So we'll do all of that commercial as well. And then leave that by the child care center. That's a lot of commercial in one area, but there's going to be residential through the rest of this for the most part. I'm just going to put in a ton of residential and let them start building. That's probably going to kill our demand for now. I'm going to let this run for just a second. I need to run to the restroom. I've had a lot of Dr. Pepper today. So I'll be back in just about 2 minutes. And indeed, that did absolutely zap our demand for any type of residential at the moment. I'm a bit concerned that we only have one connection right now. But we'll have, I mean, we have more than one. It's just these don't really go anywhere just yet. It's going to take a while to get it all into there. They're also really far from like all the garbage services and stuff like that. So I'm a little concerned about maybe garbage accumulation in this area. However, land values are already good because we have strong land value right here. So that helps out. So while this is going and filling in, we're just going to keep going with our park gates so that this is all connected with a nice path. And we'll do the same thing down this side. I don't know that we really need these, but oh well, do them anyway. So there, and there. I love that we get one tree out of that. That did not go where I wanted it to, because I haven't turned it on. This is also gonna let me change where the fences are. Because we'll be able to snap them to the gates now. And hopefully, you know, a lot of the citizens are stupid enough to pay us to walk through here. Versus just being able to walk down the street for free. So we're going to bring that out to there. And I'm going to move this one in to about, actually right here by the crosswalk. It's just not going to be right by the crosswalk, is it? We'll just make it be by the crosswalk. There we go. Now it's by the crosswalk. This out. And then we'll kind of just bring it out over by the water's edge. Just kind of a freeform kind of thing here. Just get it nice and close to the water. This is a self-leveling path, so I'm going to be careful when I get close to the edge, because I don't want to extend the coastline, the shoreline, any more than it already is. And then we can bring that down like that, and that over like that. Sure, why not? Looks good to me. And then that should... Yeah, that extended just by having the park gates. It brought land value up, even though there's like no amenities there. So let's fix our fences, because now we can, or we should, in theory, be able to snap them to the actual gates. They might interfere with the path a little bit. If it does, we can just turn collision off. Yeah, so we have to turn collision off. Turn off collision. Remember to turn it back on later, because I always forget that. Now the gate, or the fence, is right along that, and that'll give us a little bit more zoning. And some reason put a log on our path. Okay. Oh, it's because I've turned the collision off. That's why. So any of the little props that were there pop back into place. Easy enough to fix. And maybe even... Let's turn on just angle. Bring this right along here. That show me where that is, sort of. Not perfectly straight on that one, but it's straight enough. So you go a little bit less on these to about there. And that one's going the other direction. We could probably turn collision back on at this point, but I say that and about to say, but it doesn't matter, and then immediately a log appears in the middle of the fence. Got that one pretty damn straight. These fences are totally just decorative. They don't really do anything other than prevent me from zoning there, which I guess is a good thing. I'm going to do something that might be a little controversial in just a minute. Just to fix the zoning, since we're getting one square back everywhere. Yes, Cities Skylines controversy. There, cool. And that controversial thing is anywhere that there's zoning where those fences are, we're going to get rid of it. And then we're going to put it back in a minute once all the buildings have disappeared. That way they can more evenly space themselves out in those areas. And that will give me a chance to, first of all, turn collisions back on. And then go through here and get rid of these little props that have reappeared. It's a lot of them. Not so many on this side as it was. Where was that one that popped up like right? Yeah, there they are. I knew we had a lot more of them. Now we're good? Looks like we're pretty good now. Rest of them will go away when we rezone. So let's do that thing. Let's rezone. I want all of that to be commercial. And then residential back here. It's weird the way it's doing the zoning. Very, very weird. So now we can move the school over by 1. It's the space already occupied, but we're going to move it over anyway. Same with park. Go over by 1. Child care center. Go over by 1. Actually, let's leave child care center where it is, because we can actually just make like a little campus out of the child care center. So cool. This park, just because of all the gates, has an entertainment value of 452. Just with gates. Also, I want to make sure none of these are main park. Let's turn that off. So now, how are we doing? Yeah, we're still nowhere near the number of students we need. Really need to fix this railroad track. It's bothering me, but until we put in the train station, I don't have near the level of traffic coming through here I thought I was going to. I just thought this was going to be flooded with traffic. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And I like that we have a little sight line all the way down. Granted, you don't see the water because of those trees down there, but we can get rid of a lot of these trees. I just think that'd be a nice little city park. Runs the length of your downtown into your residential. That's what I was worried about. It's garbage collection out here. But I think we can solve that pretty soon. Once we get to 20,000 people, I think we can come up with a decent solution there. So we just need this area to grow some more. So once again, check our bus routes. Same number of buses. No bus line has magically changed its stops. So yeah, it's just the existing cities that did it. So I'm going to bump this back down to 100% and just put bigger buses on it. It's disappointing from the perspective of, yeah, now I don't get to continue the city of Westwood, and for that matter, if the city of San Rico that we've been streaming for Cities Skylines on the streams. On the upside, I have a plan for how we're gonna like transition like the story. Basically, Westwood is going to meet with a lot of natural disasters back to back to back to back. That is going to bankrupt the city, and that'll be the end of their story. We could do with like one more bus on this line. I hate to go over 100%, but I think one more bus will take care of it. We've got a few stops where we're just passing some people by, and I think one bus would be enough to clear that. So let's go ahead and upgrade this just so it is a somewhat more desirable path to take. bridge that goes across. There we go. That's better. So now we shouldn't see all the traffic going right here. In fact, already we can see more traffic starting to go here. So then they turn left and turn around and go right back across the bridge. It's also the only parking that's right there. Ah, guess what? Now there's not parking. I really like this lakeside community. We're starting to see a lot of traffic down through here. What all is it? It's a mixture. Oh, you know what I didn't put down here? I did not put a post office in our little city square. Shame on me. Post office. Let's put the post office. You know, normally I put it on a corner because that's just where its entrance is, but I think it looks nice having that little corner area right there by park entrance. We should get some sort of little business to pop up in there, not back behind here though. That's never going to develop back there because it's not against the road. So we can get rid of that. So we don't need too many more people to move in. We need 201 more people, no, 199 more people. So despite the fact that, you know, I've told my family I don't celebrate my birthday, my mom still made a cake for me. And I've just been sitting here thinking about it the entire stream. Chocolate chip cake. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Gonna have some right after the stream's over. Yeah, I probably have because she usually does it anyway. Like, they don't do anything else, you know. I just don't like celebrating my birthday. I like to ignore the passage of time. You know, I probably should have done this as like a self-sufficient housing over here. I really should have. Oh well, it's too late now. I like this little lakefront town. It'll eventually have more connectivity to the regular rest of the town. I'd like to have another highway interchange here. It would require eliminating this whole neighborhood. Like the whole neighborhood would go. So what's our traffic percentage at with all of these people traveling down this one road? I mean, it's not backing up anywhere. They're able to make their turn and go straight and all that. But oh, hey, there we go. We got Grand City. That's going to take care of some of our problems. It's actually better than it was when we started. We were at 82% when we started. So, yeah. Cool. So now we can solve our waste management problem. Question is where? That's a good question. Let's make sure this is all up. Same elevation here. And what we're going to do, let's bring this road on down just a little bit. To right there. And then right here, I'm going to bring in this. And we are going to put in two. Oh, it doesn't fit. Crap. That makes me sad. Actually, you know what? We're gonna make it fit. It'll fit. It'll be fine. So I mean, look, it's not really hanging over that much. And then we'll just use Anarchy to budge them over a little bit. It's fine. That is absolutely fine. And then those dudes will be serviced by a big duder out here. And it doesn't quite line up the way I was hoping, but it should be fine. Is this a perfect square? Pretty much. So let's put it right there in the corner so I can continue this street on across. That would be 480. Here it's got to be longer than that. Actually, it's got to be quite a bit longer than that. There. That's fine. And then that dude will send out big trucks to those waste transfer facilities to pick up the garbage that has been collected there. And then we're going to do just, even though we've got plenty of garbage processing, we're going to do one more waste transfer facility here. There we go. He has sent out trucks. If we follow them, they should... It's the first person camera. They should be making their way over to that new little neighborhood. Though it's a bit of a long drive. Or he's just going to go around the block. Well, that was fun. Why are they just going out and then going and coming right back? Still says that there's two in use. Are you going to do the same thing? Are you just going to go out and go around the block? It looks like he might actually be going somewhere. Follow him. So help me if you make a right-hand turn here. Okay, good. Let's speed this up. He should be going to the waste transfer facility. About to say, you better get on the highway, because that's your quickest way. And then I'll have to exit here, go into town, and then take a right and go across one of those bridges. So we're getting a little bit of backup here. There we go. And then he can just jump across on one of the bridges. Eventually, as he rams into that little sports car. I like touring the town in first person. It gives you a nice perspective of how your town actually looks from the Sims point of view. From the people who actually live here. And then he just goes out here and picks up their garbage and then goes back. And instead of having both of those right there, I'm going to move one of them. I'm going to empty it first. I forgot about that. And it's empty. Okay, that's quick. We're going to move one of them to over here-ish somewhere. We got all these other polluters. And it doesn't make a ton of pollution. Let's put it right back here. Maybe over here. Yeah, over here by the farm. There. and then you can stop emptying. That way, we've got this one that can cover this area, this one that can cover this area, this one can cover there and over here. Which, I don't see any garbage trucks coming this way. Then again, I bet we don't have a whole lot of garbage. Hey, we're getting industrial and office demand, finally. There. I don't really have a whole lot of garbage over here. And this area is filling out fast. That's kind of surprising. What's their land value looking like? Surprisingly high. I don't know why that's surprising, though. I mean, I kind of expected it to be nice and high. So what we don't have through here is a lot of individual parks. And I don't know how much that's going to impact things. So I'm not going to be able to get these bigger items in here. They're just a little too large. We can probably get a cafe. Let's turn collision off. We can get a cafe. So go right up to that edge. That looks lovely. I dig it. And then we can do like park restrooms as well. Let's turn collision back on before I forget. And then some restrooms just right there by the entrance. Over on the other side, we'll just do a gazebo, just one. And then we'll leave a couple green spaces, and we'll do a climbing frame there. We don't have the trampoline park yet. We'll do, like, a couple gazebos down here. For the most part, I just want this to be green space. Just a nice, big, open area. Not getting all that many visitors. My God, that's a busy road. But it's flowing. I mean, as long as it stays flowing, who cares how busy it is? It can be red. As long as they're moving, it just means it's high traffic. When you see red and the cars are backing up, like what we were seeing over here a second ago, then it's a problem. Like, this is a little bit of a concern here. We could probably deal with that. Why are they all switching lanes if both lanes go straight and most of them are going straight? And clearly they know they can turn into either lane. And even the ones that are turning into the other lane are then merging. Okay. Well, we're going to put a stop to that. Once I remember which button to click. I'm going to say, look, you picked your lane, stay in it. And that should help this a little bit, I hope. This is purple. Just really have the node marking tool. And the same thing here, like, they're all wanting to go straight, but they're only wanting to do it from that lane. Why? Are you all then turning right? No. That's why this is backing up, is because of that. I mean, there's like, this is a 4-lane road, and they're turning it into 1 lane. Don't do it. You asshole. I said don't do it. Alright. Fine. You have forced my hand. Stick to your lane. Lane discipline. Plan ahead. And that will eventually clear up just from doing that. A big part of it is because the industry's over here, and we're gonna start transitioning industry to over here. So let's go ahead and do that now that we have some industrial demand. Let's start making that transition to over here. What's that? 1020. So we don't have an exact middle point here. So what we'll do is just go 480 from that one, and then whatever this one is. 480 would be there, so it's just one tile. I can live with that. How much industry do we even have? We don't have a whole lot of industry to replace. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically 9 blocks of it. I think this will be nice because it'll give them their own little highway entrance over here. And what I want to do is grab this and bring it over to here. Just kind of centrally locate it. And then get some water pipes. Ooh, look at the sky for a minute. Get some water pipes brought up under here. And I don't want it right on the collector, but everywhere else is fine. And then to encourage them to move into that area, all those are gone. And then we'll let the pollution clear out of there, and then hopefully that industry will relocate out here pretty quick. However, before it will, they're going to want services, and I'm glad I thought of that. Because I would have sat here scratching my head saying, why aren't they moving in, why aren't they moving in? And it would have been because they didn't have any services. So we'll just throw all of our city services in over here, and then boom, there they go. They're now moving in. I could go ahead and bring the bus depot over here as well. Like it to not be right on the collector. Let's put it back here. Yeah, that'll work. And slowly but surely, our industry will relocate out over here. And we should see this pollution. This obviously will still be polluted, but all of this should fade pretty quickly. What else did we get at that last milestone? Baseball park, man. Bus metro hub. We don't really need a metro just yet. Wow, losing all the industry costs us our tax base. We're suddenly losing money in the city. Granted, those were all level 3 industries that we had out here, so we're going to have to wait for them to re-upgrade again before we're seeing that kind of income from them. But it looks like they're ready to upgrade just as soon as they build. Yeah, they're building and then almost instantly upgrading. So they should all get to level 3 pretty quick. And there we go. See, our tax base is already coming back, even with them just being at level 2. So we're good. And we got rid of industry being right here in the middle of town, causing all these traffic problems at this intersection. And now they have their own nice interchange. Eventually we can bring the railroad in somehow over this direction. I don't really know how we're going to make that connection yet, but we will. And that should eventually all fill out, because we still have a bit of demand down here, just kind of chilling. That's a tall boy. Level 3. Building needs to be covered by more services. What other services could you possibly want? Doing a bus route. Is that your problem? I can bring buses out here. So we don't need a whole lot, honestly. That, and then we'll come over here and have it stop opposite there so they can connect. Let's bring it right back through. There. Are those the services you wanted? Apparently so, because there they go. They wanted mass transit. Makes sense. You know, they want somewhere for some way for their people, their workers to get here. Yep, that did it. And now the majority of them are level 3. A big chunk of our industry is level 3, the darker orange. Or bronze, or whatever you want to call that. Very few are level 1. Couple level 2s, but it's all switching very fast. I like the breakdown on residential. That's handy. The higher their level, the more money they pay in taxes, because their land value is higher. So this land value, before they started moving in, it was just low. So even though it's industry that pollutes, they still have a pretty decent land value. Throughout the city proper, excellent, excellent. Oh my god, we're back down to a 3 on that, but we're about to go back up to a 4. And we're still nowhere near the 1,800 students that we need. It's going to be a while before that gets where it needs to be. So this area is going to be higher density residential. We do have a high-rise ban here. We're going to do just a bit of low density commercial back by these polluters. Let's see where my pollution actually goes. Because you don't want to have people living where there's pollution. Actually get rid of that because that's going to become a bridge. I want to look at noise from everything here. A bit noisy here, but that's because this is a highway, and we can mitigate that by putting in sound barriers. Let's grab our 2-lane of sound barriers and upgrade that. That should have cut down a lot of the noise there. Still really noisy right here at this last intersection. What are these trucks doing? Oh, they're garbage trucks. What are you doing? Where did you come from? Way over there. What are you doing over here? Why is that the route you took? Still a lot of traffic in this intersection. Perplexing. So let's upgrade our roads in anticipation of this becoming a residential area, because they won't like living next to these noisy roads. And that there, because there's no point in putting trees. Well, you know what? I think we've got the ruining turned off. We don't have the ruining turned off. Thought we did. Oh well. This will help a little bit with noise. A lot. It does temporarily break the bus lines when you're upgrading, but they fix themselves fairly quick. And here, I want to go ahead and add in our trees, because that will give us a bit of a sound buffer through there as well. Now let's look at our noise once again. So very noisy back in here, but that kind of makes sense because there's a lot of industry still right here. So we will do this whole area as commercial, and right there's commercial. But then a lot of this is just going to be residential. I'm going to put in one of our high capacity elementary schools and high schools back here. Make this like a little school campus. And then check our death care in this area, a little low, so we can pop that guy back there. Our child care, our nearest facility is there. Looks like we have good overlap. Same with elder care, it's right there. So your police coverage back there is, or your fire coverage is fine, your police coverage is fine. Healthcare, a little lacking in that back corner, but. So now we can get these bridges that I have been looking forward to building all night long. Lovely. Oh. Here, we'll take care of you. You can have your own road right here. So I'd probably want a bridge there too, but, well, you know. There. Now you're happy. And one more here. I wonder if I could still get away with a bridge there. I don't think I could. What do you mean space already occupied? Can you go up 8? Yep. Sure do. Just upgrade that a little bit. And now we have even more connectivity through here. Taking stress off that one bridge. Still very heavy traffic through here. Not as bad as it was, but it is still very heavy. And why is nothing developing right there? It's zoned. I don't know why. Strange. So cool. Let's get residential then in through this area. Let's give him a park or two though, just to keep land values nice and high. Let's give them large playground kind of over here, and then a dog park back here. Everybody loves dog park. Don't know that there's houses that small, this, but we're gonna find out. Now, residential does send out some traffic, so I'm gonna avoid zoning right on collector. And let's do just another little patch commercial right here behind the schools. And I'm just gonna center this playground. Oh, it's not centered, but it's. Oh, I want it right here. There we go. And we'll just connect some paths to that. Yep, school's still at level 4. Hopefully getting this area filled in with residents will get us more students. And we can finally upgrade, or do the final upgrade on our trade school. I don't want that. Do that right there. Should be alright with noise. Might be a little noisy back here still. And maybe right up here. But I think they'll be okay. And this bus stop, we're just going to leave it like its own little area here. We'll do some plazas or something to fill that in. And we'll just make that kind of a nice little transportation area. Something over here burned down. Oh. Our climbing frame burned down, and we don't have a disaster recovery center. So maybe that's something we could put in right here? I don't know if it'll fit. Let's find out. It's a big, big building. That would be here-ish. Yeah. Huge. I guess I can put it there. I just really wanted to be able to use that for more wastewater, though. So let's go with it over here instead. Go with it? Yeah, let's go with it over here. Let's bring this road out. 540. And we'll back it up against this road so it's not right on the collector. It doesn't really matter all that much, but now he can send out a helicopter or an SUV. Go search that park for survivors, and then we can rebuild that park. More fires. Hooray. They got them put out, though. We also don't have the fire choppers yet, so the trees just kind of create issues. So we should see an SUV or a helicopter being dispatched soon. So far, nothing. Says the building's operating normally, but it sure isn't sending anybody out here. I guess nobody's told them that the park burned down. How did that park burn down and nothing else near it is burnt? I don't know. Okay, well, then if they're not going to send anybody, fine. We will come in here and press reset objects and pretend that never happened. Yay, everybody's happy. Our climbing frame just magically repaired itself. God, this is going to be a nice community once it's done. It's all around the water. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, one more check on our bus lines. And nobody has magically added any buses. Well, I'd say, you know, definitely problem solved. We will eventually have to use this bus station to bring just like some collector bus lines that'll like make a stop. Maybe we'll do it like even another small bus station, like one there and probably one over in this neighborhood, and then run the local lines off of that, just to get everybody moving back and forth. And wow, our industry is booming over here. Very few spots left to build. And we still have a bit of demand. So that's kind of nice. Our high density area filling in quite well. I just realized it did not zone anything back here. Yeah, it's looking great. Still a lot of traffic here, surprisingly. Kind of thought by getting rid of the industry, it would have solved a lot of that. And we still have everybody sticking to that right-hand lane to make their left turns. Or to go straight through. Like, nobody's wanting to go straight through there. Hey, Bert5412. Yeah, we could do a roundabout there, possibly. Or even a traffic light would probably solve it, like a timed traffic light. Though, wow, that's backing up far out of the highway now. Let's see where everybody's wanting to go. From here, they are... Yeah, most of them are going straight through. Not a whole lot are wanting to go that way. What we could possibly do here... I think we have a solution here. I just don't know if what I want exists in highway form. If it doesn't, that's okay. We can do it in road form. It doesn't exist. Okay, that's fine. So what I want to do is go to an asymmetrical road. Yeah, like that. And then same thing here. Same thing here. That way they get an extra lane to go straight. And a dedicated right-hand turn lane. Let's see what that does for us. There's a big part of our problem here is the lane changers. But I've got to let them change lanes. I mean, because they come in one lane each. I don't like this interchange. I have never have liked this interchange. We may do some significant upgrades on that in the future. So that's helped with the traffic this direction, but now it's backed up the other side. And again, it's lane changers. Like that would not be backing up if it weren't for these people changing lanes. I do think we need some traffic lights here, though. We definitely have an opportunity for traffic lights. Under the raised highway section. Maybe, yeah, I've thought about that. Just to give them that... Oh, we still have some dirt roads here. Okay. Neat. I don't know why there's still dirt roads here. Does my bike facility actually go anywhere? No, it dead ends down there, but it's eventually going to bridge over to there. Then down here, does it ever go this direction? I think I meant for it to go here and then didn't do it. So let's fix that real quick. And fix that other road. Bike lanes, bike lanes, bike lanes. I must have looked right at it. Yeah. So I want that to go here. There. Now it goes somewhere. Yeah, they use it. I can't say that it's any more effective than just turning on the policy and encourage biking. I've never really seen a great increase in ridership. Wow, that is a busy, busy bus stop. Where's your bus? Where are the buses over here? Oh, here it comes. So, do we need more buses on this line? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we just need bigger buses. Alright, let's take that back down to 100% and just put bigger buses on the line. 100%. There we go. We'll double it for now with double deckers and see how that does for us. Yeah, I thought about doing tunnels under here. It's not actually a raised highway, believe it or not. It's just the sound walls, but I think I can still fit tunnels in there. We'll lose a little bit of housing, but it's fine. Let's see if we can fit a tunnel here. It might be too short. Yeah, it's too short. I could use Anarchy, but it would give us a really steep tunnel. So, let's just do it. Ooh, that looks hideous. I can't. I can't. Also... That's just hideous. Yeah. This is just a busy intersection. I really thought that having this extra highway connection was going to pull a lot of this traffic off here. Wow, this is busy because of all the trucks. At least the traffic lights working the way... Well, I was about to say working the way it's supposed to, but I see people creeping through. Okay, something is still wrong with the lights, because they shouldn't be going through while these people are coming through. So I've still got something wrong with my time traffic light. So I have to hit stop. So this one's for them. Only the people turning right should be able to go on that step. And then on this step... Oh, I forgot to put them back to red. Okay. I just forgot to do that. So on both ends, going this direction should now be red. Yep. And then if we save that, now... Yeah, everybody coming through has a green. Everybody going through right, left to right has a green. And now right to left has a green. And right to left has green. Protected right-hand entries and exits, they always have green. Now, this should work a little better, because these dudes will actually stop. There we go. That'll take care of that. One other thing we can do right here is let them know they don't need to... There's not really a reason for them to stop there. It's not an intersection. We do have a bit of weird lane changing happening. I could restrict that. In fact, I think that's the only thing remaining as a problem back here. So what we're going to do is force some lane discipline. They can choose lanes still way down here. And they've got that node, they can still change lanes if they need to. So even these guys that were forced into the right-hand lane can get over down there. It's like he's going to do that right there. Or he's going to go on around it either way. And that should help it flow a little bit better. And then as they come around the corner, there's no reason for them to not just pick their lane. Yeah, they can just pick their lane and go. Yeah, I like these diverging diamond intersections. They work. They work. I've lived in places that have them. And they work really well. And of course this is busy because it's industry and they've got to bring all their products to over here. Plus their exports that they're doing. So this is going to be busy traffic over here. There's just nothing we can do about it. But I wonder... Oh, hi. I was going to come down here and be like, I wonder how much of that traffic is industry traffic coming back in, but now we're fine over there. So I guess I just needed time to work its way through. It is a lot of industry traffic, though. We can see that. So we may need to get a second industry connection, like down here somewhere. Have just another highway connection. Where I lived in Springfield, Missouri, they went all in on diverging diamonds. Like they built one as like a test and let it run for a couple of years to see how well people did with it, to see how, you know, how it impacted traffic and everything. And it was such a success that like all the major intersections that had highway interchanges got them. To the point I think they all have them now in that area. And it's nice because no matter... And you can see it in action right here. You always have a protected entrance onto the highway. So if you're wanting to go that way, it's a protected right. You've got your own dedicated lane right there. If you're wanting to go from this side and get on there, you have your protected left here. So you're not turning against traffic, and then you merge together and you go on down and it's fine. And they just work. But the first few times you go through it, it is a bit weird to suddenly be driving on the wrong side of the road and then crossing back over. Especially when you're sitting at a stoplight and seeing cars coming toward you. Because, like, these people here, when they stop, you know, these cars are coming, you know, they look like they're in their lane. But they're marked really well, and it makes it pretty obvious. Very few people got confused. Like, people just took right to it. And it helped the traffic in those areas immensely. And this, now that we've got the lane restrictions in place, they're fine. They're fine. But it just lets you, yeah, I don't know if it's cheaper than a Cloverleaf, but it gives you a higher capacity in almost the same footprint because of the protected lefts onto the highway. Plus, less likely to have a T-bone accident because you're not turning against traffic to get on the highway. Hi, Alexandra. Thank you. My birthday's tomorrow. I will be redacted years old. I never tell my age. But tomorrow there is a 12-hour birthday stream. Where we will be raising money for the Trevor Project. So if you guys want to hang out with me tomorrow anytime between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Central Time, you saw the announcement on YouTube. Awesome. Cool. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot I posted that. I wrote that yesterday, and yesterday was not a good day because I was suffering from the fallout from getting vaccinated. I don't react very well to vaccinations at all. And usually about 12 hours after the vaccination, I start feeling like crap, and that lasts for about 36 hours. So all day yesterday, I was not well. And I totally forgot that I had written that yesterday and scheduled it to go live today. Yeah, Trevor Project is an incredibly worthy charity. I've been supporting them personally for years. Years and years and years and years and years. They do a lot of amazing work. It's still busy here. Like, it comes and goes, though, so I think we'll just live with it. I'm hesitant to put a traffic light in because that could just back up onto the highway. It's just this crappy interchange. It's just not good. It's just not good. It's not. But I love our little lakeside community with their very, very narrow city park here that looks onto a bunch of trees. It's supposed to look onto the water. Let's fix that. Let's sort that out here. Okay, now it looks at a rock. But you could, in theory, know the water's there. Yeah, let's grab a person. There, you're walking in the right direction. Ashlyn Harris. What does it look like from your point of view? You're totally innocent. I knew you were going to do that. Totally start walking the other way. Oh. She's on her way to school anyway. That's her school. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks better. Where are you going? You're also going to high school. You are not walking. You're riding a bicycle. Yeah, our fundraiser goal tomorrow is $500. Every $100 that we raise, I'll be doing a giveaway of a Vainglorious gaming merch t-shirt. And if we reach our goal, there's an extra little surprise in it, which is me buying a game that I don't want to play because it has bugs in it. And I don't like bugs. I hate bugs. Hate them. Hate them. Hate them. So for me, that would be, you know, a very scary thing for Halloween. Okay, so no matter what, it's either going to be higher or lower. Why should you want me to do things you don't like? Well, you know, it'll be Halloween and it'll be spooky for me. So, and it'll also mean an extra live stream because I normally don't stream on Mondays. So if we do a stream tomorrow, or if we hit the goal tomorrow, I'll have an extra stream on Monday with a game that creeps me out. I don't think we have ships on this map, do we? Or no, we do. They're just right over here, and that's it. So maybe we need to start thinking about how we're going to deal with this river. I mean, we've got this one bridge across, but we don't want to send every bit of the traffic via that highway bridge. We could do ferry terminals, but then that will mess with our little walking path here. Granted, nobody uses this because it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, the idea is that it goes out to the old defunct lighthouse, you know, and it looks kind of cool, and people could walk out here. The reality is, nobody cares. Nobody walks down this path. Like, literally nobody. However, boom, go there. Tons of people using this. They're using the nature reserve as like pedestrian walkways. So they are going to the nature reserve destinations as well. But for the most part, it looks like they're just using it to walk through. To get through, instead of going up that way, they're walking through, which is fine because they're paying us money to do that. So I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. I want to get this city up to like 100,000 before I confidently say that the transit problem is solved, but so far it's holding steady. And for those of you who aren't aware, in my existing saves in Cities Skylines, my transit lines creatively reassign themselves. Like, just to give you an example, like, let's say this bus line here, it'll break. Like, one of these stops will just disappear, and so the bus line's broken for a minute, and then magically the bus stop will appear miles and miles across the map on a road. And then, of course, that means that not only is that bus line now technically broken, because instead of going from this stop to this stop, it would go, or from this stop to this stop to this stop, it would go from this stop to the one, you know, that it magically created over here, then all the way back over to this stop, which adds dozens more buses, which adds to traffic, and turns what is a 7-kilometer long bus line into something that's like 40 or 50 kilometers long, and it's just stupid. I've had metro lines suddenly appear out in the middle of the ocean, like it'll kill a stop, and the stop will be just in the water where there's not a metro. But it only seems to be happening in cities that existed before the most recent DLC. This is my first new city that I've made since, and it's not happened yet. And I've played this now about 7 hours. Not just today. We started this a couple weeks ago. Or maybe last weekend. I can't remember exactly when. And on my existing saves that I had, the problem would begin anywhere 10 minutes to an hour of playing. So I'm fairly confident in saying that the problem is only with existing saves, which makes me sad because it means we have to start all over again for the YouTube. Have I tried the promenade stuff? Yeah, Bert, we have some in this town. Right over here. This whole area, from this road down, not this road itself, but that's like the border. This is all pedestrian, 100%. The only vehicles you see are service vehicles and buses. And then we've got some of the wall-to-wall buildings. I even went through here since these didn't quite connect. You notice there's people walking through. I just used the little squares that you can plop down. These things. And then I painted a path to go around the fountains and connect that so people could actually get through there. There's a path hiding that underneath there. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can see there's a path right there. And that path, I just used Anarchy to draw the path around the fountains so people could still walk through, not crash through the fountain. And it works. It works as a nice little way for them to get through that gap without any issues. I eventually plan on adding some more paths, but I mean, since it's all pedestrian anyway, I don't know if there's really a need to. But yeah, I like the Plaza and Promenade stuff, but it broke the DLC itself broke my mass transit. But I can't really find anybody else having the same problem. I thought it was a mod, so I disabled all my mods. Nope, kept happening. So it's just something to do with this DLC. Didn't play nice with my existing cities. Are we anywhere near getting this? Oh my god, we are. We actually have over 2,000 people now. So that means we need to come in here and spam down a bunch of the really expensive statues to get this up to its attractiveness that it needs. Because that's how I do my campuses. I just spam stuff until it reaches. And then tear it all down and rebuild it again. How close does that get us? Like 2 or 3 more will get us there. But then I rebuild it with just the buildings I want. Because I like to keep my schools at around 4,000 capacity. So that I can have all 3 campuses in one city. But I think we're looking good. I think things are going well. Traffic 82%. I can live with it. We've just got this busy section here and this busy section here. This is fine. The only reason this is backed up is because of the stoplights. And most everybody who's sitting at the stoplight gets through. Yeah, he was the last one. Let's see, you're the last one for the light change, and he gets through. So yeah, everybody gets through. They may not make it all the way across to that next section, but the lights change pretty rapidly. I've still got people going straight and crossing over there, so there's something weird going on there still. No, they're stopping. There they are. They're stopping now. They were just getting greedy earlier. But it's looking good. We relocated our industry over to here, redeveloped that into our first high-density area. Well, I guess technically these are high-density out here. Also, I really dig how, even though these are high-density, they're not blocking the view. Or the trees are blocking the view. They're not blocking the view of anything up there because they're down so much lower at the water's edge. Plus, that helped their land value out tremendously to be close by the water. Anything by water always has high land value. But I think we're in good shape. So I think we're going to leave it there for tonight. I hope you guys join me tomorrow for the 12-hour birthday stream. And again, that's 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and we'll be raising money for the Trevor Project. You will be able to donate right here on Twitch, directly from the Twitch page. You won't have to leave and go to a separate donation site. Unfortunately, it doesn't do alerts for my overlay. Twitch has not exposed that in their API yet to the different alert services, so it's just not there. So I'll have to keep a close eye on chat for all those, but we will do any giveaways. And we're starting out with Satisfactory tomorrow at 10 a.m. And then after that, we'll jump into some community games, people from the Vainglorious community. And then after a few hours of that, we will probably do some Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. And so it should be a lot of fun. Why is everybody playing scary games? And who are we gonna raid? I really hate scary games. We'll go say hi to. Oh, is Johnny on? Johnny is on. He's playing Apex Legends. Not really my game, but it's better than scary games. I hate scary games. So we're gonna say hi to Bad Luck Johnny. He's a good friend of the channel. So that is where we go. Make sure you follow him on Twitter so you get announcements of streams, videos, and other silliness that I post, and that you're subscribed on both YouTube channels. The first one is where I have all my pre-recorded stuff that's edited. And then the second one is newer. It has all the stream VODs in 1440p, 60 frames per second. So if you missed a stream, you can see them in a lovely quality over there. Or if you just want to rewatch one of them, you can do that too. And come hang out with us on the Vainglorious Discord server. If you're not already there, I don't really know that you're making good decisions, because that's where you should be, is the Vainglorious Discord server. There you rate emotes, top group for followers, bottom group for subscribers. See you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. I am so excited to be once again doing a charity stream. I love being able to take my time and play video games and raise money for a good cause, so I'm excited for it. We're gonna go say hi to Bad Luck Johnny, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow, 10 a.m.